Okay, well, welcome everyone. Those of you that are wondering where I am, if you can see the background here, I think I'm live. Brett, you can hear me and see what I see in the background? No? See me. Hang on here. You've muted everybody. Can you hear me, Brett? Thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay. Well, I'm sitting in Lake of the Woods. Lake of the Woods is an area that when I was a kid I traveled to, and always said I'd like to own a place here when I got of age that could afford it. And when I could afford it, that was back in '99, I bought the home that we're in now. And yesterday I had a chance to take a trip for 60 miles on this lake to an area I'd never been to in 20 years of living here, and it was just incredible. It actually opened my eyes to a lot of things that we all probably miss that are just right in front of us. And so my message for those of you that are here for the first time, those of you that are tuning in to hear because somebody recommended that you have a chance to listen to the Zoom or maybe the recording after is, really sometimes things that are right in front of you are going to be the best opportunity you can ever imagine, or things that are right in front of you, you need to dig in a little deeper and take a closer look at. So what I wanted to share with you tonight is a story that has really changed my life. It really has. I understand more and more about the home-based business industry. The traditional business that I've been in for most of my adult life has paid me well. I've made a lot of money, but I've had a lot of risk as well. A lot of money that I made through taking that risk. I don't know if I do today, based on the way the economy's changed, the way business has changed. So when I share a story that I'm going to share with you tonight, it really is I come from a place of honesty, experience, but I also come from a place of truth where I really feel in my heart that this industry, this form of distribution is the greatest opportunity for everybody out there that's ever been presented. And again, I've made millions of dollars, which I'm going to share with you tonight. And I don't want to brag about what I've done and what I've accomplished, but I want to use a bit of what I've done to say to you that, you know what, everybody in the world should be looking at what we're doing. So I want to share my screen. I want to share with you a PowerPoint that we've created. And hopefully by the end of this, you've got a few more questions that maybe come up. And we'll spend a few minutes and share those questions with you. And let me just see if I can get this to play by moving this toolbar out of the way. Bear with me. There we go. Okay. So Valentus. It's a company that started in 2014, but it actually started probably 20 years before that. It started out of necessity for change. And when I think about, what I know now about this industry, what I love about what we do is, we can attract anybody. My wife and I have moved about $500 million of products through the years and other things we've done. But we're kind of proven entrepreneurs. We've got a bit of a popular, I don't know if that's the right word. I guess we've had some success is what I wanted to say in things we've had. So in our city in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, where we're from, we're fairly well respected, well known. I've personally been on the shopping channel in Canada out of Toronto for 7 years live, done a lot of different things promoting products. And I think I broke a record, actually, to be honest with you, by moving something like 15,000 units in 15 minutes at one time, and one of the things I've done. But I only share that with you because I get timing. I really understand timing. And when I look at this whole concept of moving products and services, I really relate it to where I came from, where I'm going. And I want you to all understand that as an entrepreneur, there's going to be ups and downs. You all tonight have a chance to be an entrepreneur. You grew up being told you should work 40 years for the man or the woman, whatever you want to look at it from. And you're going to be rewarded with a pension. You're going to be rewarded with retirement. The unfortunate thing is they never shared with you that throughout the rest of your life, probably that career you chose would change, or that job would go out the door, or expenses and inflation would cause it to the point where you couldn't live the same lifestyle when you retired. You have to start selling things off. So the term 40 years for 40% of what you earned doesn't make sense to me anymore. I don't understand that. So as an entrepreneur, I understand that the power of being able to be in power of business for myself is really, really profitable. I also recognize that things can happen. I understand that just like this boat on the left, my wife went through the windshield on the left. That was in 2014. Our life's changed forever. And actually, I would say for the better, because we now realize that day on August of 2014 that we did not prepare our kids' future, even though we had assets, even though we had multi-million-dollar cabins and homes and quite a lifestyle that most people would love to be able to say they have. We didn't have cash flow. We didn't have the ability to look at ourselves in the mirror and say, if we got sick, if one of us got sick, or if things changed like it did that night, what would our kids do to continue that lifestyle? So I believe when I created this slide, it's called the Millionaire Mindset, that cash flow truly is king. And if you look at the numbers in the bottom, the reason why I share those numbers was because people always talk about winning a lottery. But there's studies done on people winning a lottery that end up going bankrupt within 3, 4, 5 years because they don't know how to handle that money. And I'm not much different. I've spent a lot of things because I wanted stuff. I mean, I've probably made $30-40 million of income through all the things that I've done. But you know what? We buy things. And all of those things start owning us. I probably have 27 motors today. 4 quads, a RZR, 4 snowmobiles, I think a 5th one, 6 boats. How many vehicles, and they all require insurance, taxes, of course, gas, maintenance. That's cash flow. And so when I look at the number on the bottom, $1 million at 2% interest is only $20,000 a year. But if you divided that by 12, that'd be $1,650 a month, or say $400 a week. That's cash flow. So when I look at this industry now and this business, what excites me and why I get on these Zooms every Wednesday at 8 o'clock to share my story is so that you all have a chance to understand truly that cash flow is king. It's the fact that most people in the United States, Canada, around the world, their lives will change with an extra $300, $400, $500 a month. In fact, in 2008, when the crash happened in the United States, it was $280 that would have kept most people out of bankruptcy. Not 1,000, not 10,000, 280. So get excited about the fact that we're promoting 3 things. Money, time, and freedom. And freedom comes in the form of health. And what would it feel like to be able to get off the couch and start moving again? And so when we look at our principles in our wellness company, the way I promote it, the way I teach it, the way I conference things like this Zoom is I say this: I work with a globally expanding company that works off of 4 wellness principles: good blood flow, good digestion, brain and mental clarity and focus, and pain relief. And the byproduct of that is we're able to help people get control of their lifestyles and they can manage their weight better. That's my, what we would call 30-second commercial, my elevator pitch, if you want. And so when I share that with you, I share that with you to understand that good health costs money and bad health costs more. Each and every one of you need to understand that there's so many people that would rather look good in a pair of jeans or shoes, but they're not putting anything in their body to help them live longer, to see their grandkids graduate. When my daughter graduated this year, it was the most amazing thing to look at the picture of her sitting on my lap when she was like 11 months old in Hawaii. I was making millions of dollars. It was a different time in our lives. But you know what? When she graduated and she was this beautiful woman, I realized that I wanted to see it through. I wanted to see her have the life that we've had and one day be able to see her kids and hold her kids on my lap. In order for me to do that, I had to make a decision, which I did, which is find natural health. Find the ability to look at my life and consider I have 100% of it left. And what am I going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? You all on this Zoom have 100% of your life left. I sat with a gentleman tonight at my dock. I'm at my lake home right now. It's incredible here, folks. I mean, I don't know if you can see it or not. I mean, it's just the dog and I are just enjoying ourselves. I don't know if you see this or see what I just showed you, and I don't think you can, but I'll show you maybe at the end of the Zoom. I'm blessed. I really am. And the gentleman sitting next to me today was talking about some of his wife's concerns, and he was with my buddy. It's his dad who's visiting. And we were talking about one of our products called Imulin, and I said, it's changing my life. I shared with him that I absolutely have a vision again that I could live to 120. I do. I think I found the fountain of youth in our more detox product. And I think the Immulin has given me a chance to really believe again that I can actually do more like I used to, because my back was so messed up as that boating accident. So when I look at all the worrisome that's in the eyes of my friends and family and the associates that I run into, we all get it in our head now that, you know what are we going to do for money? Because there's not a lot of months left at the end of our money, depending on what you earn. And, you know, do we have the ability to see our kids graduate and our kids graduate? Well, why not? Why not? And Valentus has given us that chance. The home-based business industry is growing at such an amazing pace right now, ladies and gentlemen. You know, when you look at that number, imagine that there's expected to be 79 million people jump on board somewhere in this industry in the next 5 years in North America. Never mind around the world. That's opportunity. And as a person that has had good success in traditional business, I don't need celebrities to market my products. I need you. I need us, the real people that are branding ourselves, not the celebrities that are paid to say what they say. That doesn't cut it anymore. In network marketing, we are real people sharing real results. And what we're doing is we're hitching our wagon with a company that really gives us the good timing to be able to go out there and share real products to real people. And if you understand that this Zoom every Wednesday is free and you can bring people to this, and there's so many opportunities to do this in this company on Mondays and Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays, even Sundays we do trainings, we have an opportunity for you to plug into it and prevail. That's what Valentus means. That's the Latin word for Valentus, prevail. You know, when I think about this gentleman who I talked to today 3 times, I was on a beach 60 miles from my lake home yesterday, and we talked, him and I, about some of the things that are coming down the pipeline. He is truly the 6th element, ladies and gentlemen. When we talk about that, we talk about a guy that has created a company that is distributor-based. He has the back of the distributors because he's not a greedy owner. He won't change the comp plan to put money in his pocket. He's seen it happen in so many companies before. He's earned $50,000, $60,000 a month and walked away from checks because he didn't believe in the ethics and the scrutiny of what that company was standing for. So when he created this company, he wanted it to be debt-free. He wanted it to opportunity knock on as many people as possible in the world and give them an equal chance to be successful. So when we look at our weight management program, it's incredible. It's not about jumping through hoops and standing on your head and jumping up and down and fasting or dumping what you normally eat. We've got people, even on this Zoom, pictures I see, that have lost 30, 40, 50 pounds, and they haven't changed a thing other than their coffee, and possibly added 1 or 2 or 3 or other products. And their lifestyle has allowed them to either be more active and or crush their cravings. Most diet plans don't work. Most diet plans are miserable. But you see, what we do is we say, hey, listen, you're probably going to drink coffee to the day you die. Why not drink our coffee? And let's get control of your cravings. Let's understand that if you could shut off your cravings from your stomach and your brain, you have a chance to succeed in your diet expectations. Diets don't work. I'm not a fan of anybody that says, I got to go on a diet. Because they don't work. You're going to gain all your weight back. You need to be able to get control, and we call it a neurological purpose. Optimum Coffee and Cocoa is the absolute gold mine product of all times for each and every one of us to be able to promote amongst our friends. And it's got some patented ingredients in there, and ultimately most people find they feel really good when they take the product, but also it helps them get control of their carbohydrate cravings. See, billions of cups of coffee are consumed every day. It's the 2nd most consumed beverage in the world. But what's interesting and fascinating to me is I don't have to convince anybody what a cup of coffee is. There's no salesmanship in promoting this company. All I got to say is, hey, do you know anybody who drinks coffee that wants to lose weight? And there's a lineup of people that say, well, gosh, I drink coffee. I'd like to lose weight. It's not a sales pitch, ladies and gentlemen. It's a share pitch. You're sharing what we're doing. When I think about the CEOs of the world that are changing their brands for coffee, I'm a businessman. I've made millions of dollars in my life, and I believe with all my heart that McDonald's isn't stupid. They changed their name to McCafe. Why? Because coffee is a branded product that people just voted. And if you look at Subway adding coffee, you look at Tim Hortons selling, a Canadian company that started by a former hockey player by the name of Tim Horton, actually, and sold for $11.4 billion. It's a coffee company. And Starbucks gets $5 for a cup of coffee. When I understand how I lost my weight on 2 tubs of Optimum coffee, I did the math. I said, okay, $59.95 a tub times 2. I took the 16 pounds and divided it into there. It was like $7 a pound. And when I looked at how Nutrisystem and all of these fake food companies tell people that if you try my product, if you eat my fake food, you're going to lose weight. Yes, you'll probably lose weight, but I promise you can't do that for the rest of your life. You'll probably, you coffee drinkers out there, think of a cup of coffee tomorrow morning before your feet touch the ground, and we'll do that to the day we die. No convincing. So all of our product line is based on products that people need, demands that people need. And when I look at our 24/7 carb burn product, folks, I love it to pieces. I mean, we have a program called DETOX where you can share this with people. And when you understand that you have a 24-hour clock in your body, and when you sleep, it's different than when you're awake. And Dr. Joe Aarons, a Nobel Prize nominated scientist, has created these products so that you synergistically can do what your body is designed to do, right? You'll get excited. The trim, which is coming back shortly because it's been out of stock, it's an incredible product that cuts your cravings down at nighttime. I still have some here at the cabin, thank goodness, because I'm a snacker. If I don't take that at night, I'm in the cupboard where my wife puts all the chips for the kids, right? But I need the trim at night. I can't take coffee at night because I'll stay awake. That's just me. I know my friends, some of them can drink a coffee before they go to bed. That's not me. But I can tell you, I have a coffee in the morning and sometimes in the middle of the afternoon, and I should have gained 50 pounds over the summer. I should have. I've been enjoying life. If any of you are following my wife and I zooming across the lake and seeing Sable Island yesterday, yes, we're eating French fries and hamburgers at road stops, and I've maybe gone up 2 pounds all summer long. It's incredible because these products maintain our weight, and my wife looks amazing in a bikini at 47. So with that said, folks, let's talk about the Fountain of Youth, more detox. I say this, my words, Don Carson, on this date, this product, I think, can change my life and has already, because I've seen spots that were on my hand disappear, spots that were on my face disappear. I love the sun. And it's actually designed to actually embed minerals in your cells. It's incredible. It's odorless. It's tasteless. You put 2 droppers in water, drink it, and watch what it does for you, folks. It will bring your body to a point where you feel good, because it has embedded cellular minerals throughout your system in an alkaline fashion. It's an amazing product. 4 ingredients that really, I believe if you Google each and every one of those, you'll be blown away. Carbon 60, go Google that. Go take a look at what that is, and you'll get excited. Cellular energy and efficiency. Nutrient replacement. You know how people die when they get old? They dehydrate, and they don't eat good minerals anymore because their body can't absorb it. That's why we die. Folks, I think personally it's the Fountain of Youth. You need to embed minerals into your system. You have to do it in a way that's alkaline, because that's how your body reacts better to fight off things. I hope you can still see me. Somebody show me a thumb up. I just saw an unstable. Yeah, okay, perfect. Folks, $52 billion industry is the energy drink business. We started our company on the energy drink business because Dave wanted a healthy beverage that supported the adrenal gland and not drain the adrenal gland. Hey, I haven't been sick for a long, long time, folks, and it's because of the immune boost. This product, you can make immunesicles. It's safe for kids. It's got superfruits in it. I'm telling you, it's got aloe vera for digestion. Good nutrition needs to get in your body. You can't get in your body if your digestive system doesn't work. That's why I love our wellness principles: good digestion, brain and mental clarity and focus, blood flow, and pain relief. Pain relief is such an amazing, amazing vehicle for us people that are promoting good health. In fact, I believe it's the biggest marketing product that we'll have in our future, and it's called Imulin. If you think about what pain relief will do for you, if you've ever had a boo-boo, any one of you have ever had a boo-boo, you'll do anything to get rid of it. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if I could not afford any of our products today but one, personally, I shouldn't probably say this, this one has changed my life. I had so much back problem from my boating accident in 2014. I live by this product now. It's natural. It's got 3 ingredients in particular that are natural. I love it. My back pain goes away. I'm back to being my old Don Carson. Play volleyball, go for a run, do sit-ups again. But that's in between our socializing we're doing at the lake, which is kind of difficult to do, just being honest. But anyways, I love this product. We have a product for everybody, and we have a product that's more concentrated for diabetics. And when this product gets released, which is, again, very shortly, we're going to change lives, ladies and gentlemen. I know there's a group of people already that came to this company because of this product that are so ecstatic, so stand in a soapbox and share it, that we're all hearing it on regular Zooms that are going on Monday nights on 24/7 Cardburn Facebook group. But I want you all to understand that Dr. Joe Aarons, Nobel Prize nominated scientist, came across this product, discovered it. He is an ambassador of health. He's traveling the world. He just came from Australia to talk to people there, to eventually have this product go into Asia. I'm telling you, this is the partner of all partners that a company has. When you add the M.O.R.E Detox and the Inulin together, it's, to me, my own words, the fountain of youth. Incredible products. The Max, let's get our blood flowing. Let's get our blood separated. Let's get it flowing. Go check out, if you could, take it to themax.com and go watch that video. That's on our negative ion bands and how even all this 5G stuff that's going on in the world right now. And you know, we've got a product even for that. Gosh, folks, what does it feel like when you stand outside after a lightning storm and thunder? It's amazing when it shuts down. You walk outside, there's fresh. What is it like next to the waves? What's it next to a waterfall? That's negative ions. Understand that, and you'll understand what the Max and our ion bands are doing for you. So these products are coming very soon. Our Simple Youth Skincare is about ready to relaunch. Our Prevail Fiber product are ready to relaunch. You'll hear more about this very shortly. We bought this company, we acquired it because this company fits what we want to do, because we're at our sweet spot. We're at $7.5 to $8 million a month. Folks, it was only a year ago we were at $1 million a month. Our company dropped down. It was cruising, and then we changed it for ethical reasons and attracted the formulators that knew that Dave was who he was, and they went into business with him, and our company's been growing at $1 million a month now. I'm excited to share with you how we make money, because ultimately, you know what? There's two things in life, right? Oxygen and money, and we all need both. So let's talk to you now, if I could, and I see a couple of chats coming up here, in case there's Inulin is so much more than pain relief. It'd never be without. I agree with you. There's no question that this is the product of all products. I think it'll be our biggest product. Thanks for the chat. So let's talk about how we make money here. Okay. I'm in this to help and change the world. I talked today to an actual producer, movie producer, that is so excited about this because their goal is to help change the world. And they've discovered now that these products can help them, so they're getting involved with us. What I love about the calls that I've been on recently is people are so sick and tired of being sick and tired, number one, and people are so sick and tired of going into these types of companies and go from company to company to company. They want a home. We're attracting so many people. So we created a compensation plan that pays people so much. People wonder how we do it. Well, you know how we do it? We don't have to pay anybody else. Dave is such a brilliant manufacturer and subcontractor that he's kept our company in a position to pay out over 50% of everything that we bring in to you and I. So let's touch on four things. Median income. You know, 25 years ago, I sort of played with network marketing and got involved with the company. I was making in those days about $8,000 or $9,000 a month, which was good money. But none of the people that I brought in could make money, so I walked away from that check. And I went into traditional business and made millions and millions of dollars. But you know what taught me, the network marketing industry taught me in those days? Personal development. I learned more about how to become a better me than I did on actually promoting any product. And that made me so successful in different things. I'm excited to share with you that in this company, everybody can make some money. We call it a fast start. You can make $20, $40, $60, or $100 next Friday just by sharing a website that we give you for a one-time $20. Then we let you get bonuses if you get a builder pack. If you get a builder pack and become a Ruby qualified member, and you attract 3 more people like that, we're going to double your pay. $200, we call that a legacy code. And you know what's really exciting? Once you get your foundation team set up, we're going to actually let you earn $100 on your fourth person's first 3 and their first 3 forever. Talk to the person that asked you to look at this tonight. They'll explain that to you, but it's called a legacy code. It's an incredible bonus. We build 2 teams here. We're team builders. I love that. I love that I get to focus on helping people be successful. But we pay you 20% on what we call a pay leg or your lesser team. Then you go to work on that team and help them grow. You put some people there, you put the customers there, and you turn your rotator because you're in control of your Valentus business. I love that. We pay you bonuses, and we also give you a chance with more information coming to compete with the World Wide Web. Amazon's killing companies right now, folks. Retailers that you see on there are closing down at record numbers. Why? Because they want convenience. They want to be able to do their own research. Where are the jobs going for our kids? That's why I love that my daughter just turned 18, and I'm bringing her to Orlando to see the conference because she's decided she's all in. She's watched mom and dad for 4 years. She's ready to go. What I want you to understand is that the jobs that we saw as kids, delivering papers and moving and working at a movie theater, they're all going away. I mean, they take money by computer now. You order online, even in my own community here, fishing community, you don't go and buy a fishing license anymore. You go and buy it online, then they mail it to you. All of those entry-level jobs are disappearing. And how do you share what you believe in when you're branding yourself? Social media. It's free. Just get out there and talk and be who you want to be and share the real you, and watch how many people are attracted to that. Social media is making this business completely different than it was 15 years ago when people said it's a pyramid. No, this is another form of distribution, the most effective and most affordable form of distribution ever created, and we are in a great position today to handle the growth that we expect coming. We're going to go from 8 million right now to, by the end of the year, probably 12 million. Next year, we're expecting to be a 20, 30 million a month type company, and eventually 40, 50, 60 a month, and then 80 and 100 million. We will be a $1 billion company in the next 5 years. Get ready, get excited, and understand that it's just 20 bucks to get started. You get websites, you get to do all of the things that you like to do in life, and let us do the research and development. Let us pay all the people. Let us deliver all the product and warehouse it and have the customer service. Let us create virtually no risk for you. In fact, we give you a 90-day, 100% money back guarantee on all unopened boxes in your first order. Or go into traditional business and buy a franchise or do something like that, like crazy, 50 to 100,000 or 500,000, and have all of the headaches of a traditional business. I've experienced it, folks. Currently, right now, I have 3 companies between my wife and I, 120 employees. It's frustrating. We've got $15, $16 million invested in these companies. One of them we continually add money to on a cash call because we are so focused on helping the people we have employed there maintain their jobs. But you know what? Just the other day, I had my heart broken when my main person suddenly showed up for work at somebody else's place and handed in their keys. After us paying them all winter so they could have a job. There's no loyalty today in business. Where's their loyalty? In helping people dream again. So get started here. Pick your package, 1, 3, 16, or 36, whatever you can fit in with, and we'll help you. We'll help you understand that, you know, there's a business benefit to buying more product, getting a better price, getting a better margin when you commit to marketing it or selling it in the markets that allow that to sell it, United States being one of them. But what you want to do is you want to understand that we have something called a 6-day experience. That if you're going to buy this package of 350 sticks of our coffee and get the cards to go around them, put 6 sticks in there, sell 58 of them for $20, your $575 can turn into $1,160. Well, here's the best part. It's not about the $20 in the package. It's about the customer that comes out of that package. I heard that today from somebody. They sold 28 of their packages that came already in their first 2 weeks, and they're already following up and getting people to start. That's what we call 50% roughly customer base. Then some of those people are going to say, can I make money here too? Those people probably come into business building with you. Before you know it, a $575 pack can earn you a $3,000 check or return at some point over the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. There's no guarantee. Not a perfect world, but love this slide. Folks, who sold us this bag of garbage? You know, retire at 67 and life expectancy for a male used to be 78. That means 11 years of enjoying myself. Come on. That doesn't make sense anymore. Let's continue to look at our lives and change what we need to change. For it to change, we got to change. What I understand now that some people will say, hey, it's for me or not, but I want you to know that you can own your life again. You can buy your time back. You can look in the mirror and dream again. We'll help you. We've got teammates here that'll show you a plan. And I promise you this, the Valentus compensation plan is fair. It'll lay you on a roadmap to diamond. And it's a word that we use to recognize people that have been successful. Gosh, I'm so excited about a couple of our new team members about to hit diamond this month. I'm more excited than they are. Not because I make more money, because I recognize this is a great title or a great level to reach. But we'll show you the structure. You need 3 emeralds. You need 15,000 on your left and your right. We'll explain it to you, not tonight. But there's so simple a roadmap when you get your head around it. You need so many of the volume on your left and the right. And here's one way to look at it. Hey, just a business builder, you need 38 on your left and 38 on your right. If you got our success pack, which is our emerald pack, you need 19 on your left or 19 on your right. But it's not just you. It's you and your team bringing those people in. It's all connected. It comes down to this statement. If you look at this slide, what you agree to do and what I agree to do and what we agree to do together. That's what we do in Valentus. We're paid storytellers. And ultimately, we give you training vehicles. If you've got a pen, write it down, thevalentusedge.com. The, valentusedge.com. That will lead you to what we call Captain Ditto. It's 7 days of training, but you can do it all in one night, only 5-10 minutes each training. It'll show you the basics of what we do. It's free. And once you get that, you'll start seeing the value of something called DETOX. It's an interactive presentation that I've got my members using left and right, and it notifies them when people have interest. Great system. What you have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, about the network marketing industry is you need a system to duplicate. Captain Ditto and DETOX let you, day one, duplicate. So what are we looking for? We're looking for good people, just like you, that have some skills, that are influencers, that people look at you and understand you're a good person. We get to pick, folks. You get to pick. I love credible people. I love influencers, but ultimately what I'm looking for is people that want to help others, right? And if we figure out our role, and that is an upline, that I'm going to do this every Wednesday at 8 o'clock to give you a chance to hear my story. It'll change every week. I'm going to teach you these concepts. Just learn how to share what we do and follow up. How'd you like what you saw the other night? Did you like the product? How are you enjoying the 6-day experience? On day 3, call them. Before you know it, you got more customers. It's what we do in our business. We tell people, we show them, they try it, and eventually they can do it. It's like a gear shift in a standard transmission. First gear, buy some products. Second gear, talk to who you get to talk to, find out who's going to work with you, and move to third gear, which is duplicate that whole process to your fourth gear, which is train new people to do that. And before you know it, you're going to build a business. And I believe with all my heart that if you just try to sell product and sell, and you don't learn how to duplicate, you're not going to make the money you think you can make. So go find 3 people and help them find 3 people. Don't give in to greed. Be a person that understands this slide right here. It's not 5,400 people in your team you're looking for. It's what if you sponsored 2 people and help them bring in 2? What if you sponsored 3 people and help them bring in 3? What if you sponsored 4 people and helped them bring in 4, and they helped them bring in 4, and they helped them bring in 4, and together you dug down there, and all of that turned into 5,400 people. You know what's fascinating about that 5,400 number? It's 5,332 more than 124, but all you truly did is sponsor 2 more and duplicate with the power of the gear shift. And I call it monkey see, monkey do. Learn what to do from the people that are doing it right and mirror them. That's all we do. Buy a package, get started, lock yourself in where you can fit in, and understand that the volume isn't just about you, it's your team. And learn this slide. Learn that you want to become what we call a legacy qualified optimized member. You want to buy a package and help all of the people you bring into your team get their first 3, and help those 3 get their first 3. And don't stop, because you need depth. You need them to be the foundation team and a legacy team. Again, I'm not going into detail here tonight. I wanted to hit you with enough buttons that you're going to be curious enough to know, what does depth mean? Get the fire burning in your organization as deep as you possibly can, and that money will flow up through all your team and it'll keep them excited. My friend Peter Weens once said, it's called you can't quit bonus, and we call it a matching bonus. It's 7 levels deep. It's amazing. And so you'll want to learn about that. But what I want you all to understand tonight, as I shared this with you, is we do Zoom opportunities every Wednesday. Right? There it is, right? You can take a picture of that. We've got training calls that are going on Sundays. You can take a picture of that if you like. And every Sunday at 10:30, my wife or myself or some other people will do what's called a training reset Sunday call. And I love doing it. I love it, love it, love it. But you know what? We've got Facebook groups that you can plug into. And I'm going to stop the share now if I could. And I know Brett is taping this, but let me just get off this for a second. Stop the share. Screen sharing has stopped. Window is closed. There we go. Okay. So I'm back live with you, and I hope you can see me now. Show me if you can see. Can you see my face? Thumbs up, anybody? Okay, let me just show you my view. I take you on a tour. best I can here. I hope you can see this. But Puppy, Thomas, can you see my dog? No? This is just a view of my lake home here. I plan on having an incentive celebration here over the next number of years as we get our head around what it means to team build. And I'm blown away by this company, ladies and gentlemen. I'm blown away by the opportunity. We're going to open it up to some questions now. Brett, if you don't mind stopping the recording, we'll post this and share it if you like with anybody you like. If you feel it was good value tonight, hey, didn't cost you anything. We do this every Wednesday at 8. Thanks for joining me tonight, and let's open it up to some questions.